Slam Dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Curry looking it over. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now here's Young. On the take. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy's such a well-conditioned athlete, using that vertical he has to get up and throw it down.
Pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Fires the three. Young missing again.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Here's Looney, guarded by Okongwu. Here's Curry. Nice shot from the wing.
Steph Curry has amazing confidence in his shooting ability, and why not?
You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. There's been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Curry. And it's hammered home by Green.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
Outside for Butler. Back to Curry. No good on the three.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Johnson with a bucket.
Really good passing wing. Risacher isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
Pass to Curry. Back to Green. Fires the three. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. They trail by three. Over to Looney. The shot by Johnson, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Brent, you think about Jimmy Butler. Great in the regular season, even better in the playoffs.
Yeah, extremely tough. I mean, he has grit and resilience, but tough-minded in the toughest moments, and that's where his teammates rely on him. Jimmy Butler shows up big come playoff time.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Great hands by Trae Young, and his passing abilities spark the fast break.
Green. The rebound by Atlanta.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Here's Risacher. The rebound by Payton. Outside Curry. With the floater. Good work there as it goes. Curry's got 6.
Those floaters, boy, they really demoralize the defense. Here's the thing, Steph knows it.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. It's Looney on the take. And he gets the bucket.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And it's hammered home by Green.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Young. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Stephen Curry.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
You have to love Trae Young's relentlessness on the floor. His focus, just giving the game 100% of himself and not messing around in any regard.
Pass to Hield. Banked it in off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Young from long range. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Oh, stolen by Payton. And the Warriors pushing it up now. And Looney with the slam.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Pass to Daniels. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Johnson. Looney grabs a miss. The Warriors lead by 8. Outside Butler. There's the drive. Looney shrugging off the contact.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Rizachet, no good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the...
Oh, man!
Oh!
That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler. There's serious elevation.
Johnson for 3. Rebounded by Butler. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Warriors. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And that one's good. Green.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Cuts off the pass. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
This one for 3. Curry buries the triple. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Here's Rizache. No points so far. Picked up by Okongwu. Over to the left wing. Pass to Daniels. Hits a three-pointer.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
The Warriors lead by 12. Outside Podziemski. Hield for three. And the Warriors with another three.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. And the basket by Hield.
A little tease there from Buddy Hield, showing his explosiveness. Undersized, but able to convert inside.
Pass to Okongwu. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Okongwu's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Outside Johnson. Here he goes. And that's his fourth bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Outside Podziemski. Johnson with the defensive effort. Hawks trail by 10. It's stolen by Kuminga. And the Warriors pushing it up now. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. Gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
And here's Okongwu for three. And so it's the Golden State Warriors now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Krejci. One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Left side Hield. Outside Moody. Pass to Jackson Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Here's Krejci. Liang outside. Now Capella. Outside man. Back to Capella. Outside man. The Hawks need to get one up here. The baseline J. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Basketball. Substitution on the court.
The Warriors lead by 11. And here's Curry. He's got 9. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
Curry, not one of those guards who shrinks when he gets inside.
Takes it inside. Outside for LeVert. Lays it up and banks it in. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Back to Butler. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Outside Curry. Pass to Looney. The kick out. Curry. Now Butler. He's checked by LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Hawks. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Krejci. Outside for LeVert. Up top, Capella. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, BA, since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding, and of course that was a little bit different offensive system, but he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside Curry. 4-3. Won't go. And that makes him 5 for 8.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
The shot by LeVert, no good. The Warriors lead by 10. Curry draws the double. Pass to Looney.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Curry. High post Green. Here's Looney. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. Capella with a rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Pass to LeVert. He takes it in. It's tipped.
Well, nice defense from Looney, able to totally upset the shot because of his positioning.
Hawks trail by 10. And here's LeVert for 3. It's LeVert on the wing. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. LeVert's got 5 points now this quarter.
I'm not sure who is supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Let's hear it for all of Dexter.
There's a minute 12 left in the third. And here's Curry for 3. Drains the triple. Curry's got 14 points.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever get up to throw down? So pretty when Larry Nance Jr., even at his size, gets a chance to glide.
Here's Payton. No good with the triple.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
The kick out to Nance. He buries it from 3.
Junior.
And it's now only a 5-point Warrior lead.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Warriors lead by 6. Outside heel. Lets the 3 fly. Capella with a rebound. Nance left side. Krejci.
Krejci. 3-pointer.
And Atlanta hits again from deep. Up in time.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets.
28.
The War
the Hawks, 45.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Spencer. Pass to post. Outside heel. Outside Kuminga. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Outside Moody. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Stolen by Capella. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Here's LeVert. Outside man. LeVert outside to tie it up. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
Drew the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Good on the second one. And he can't make it 3 for 3.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
And Nance is so athletic and so springy and bouncy out there on the floor, he can draw a lot of contact like that.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
Pass to Looney. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, the defender was all over Kevon Looney, and he got physical right back. That's a nice play.
And the Hawks making a change here. And he can't hit the second. And let's talk about Draymond Green for a moment. Certainly one of the most outspoken players in the league, Brent.
Well, Draymond has never held back, whether he's talking about his opinion or the way that he sees the game, which is remarkable and a revelation to his intelligence as a defender on the floor. Draymond Green has been special on the defensive end throughout his career.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. So both teams making some changes here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Here's Payton. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game. Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Outside Kuminga. And here's Curry for 3. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Atlanta with it. Here's Risache. Pass to Okongwu. To take the lead. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And he can't get the first one. Then he sinks the second.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Left side Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Man, oh man, Kuminga with the easy bounce. Throws it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Here's Krejci. They get the rebound. And here's Johnson. Back to Okongwu. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Pass to Green. Outside Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Payton. 4 on the clock. Now here's Butler. 17-foot shot on. Away. Okongwu with the rebound. 1:41 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Risacher. Here's Krejci. The three is up. They get it back. Here's Daniels. The three from Risacher. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Risacher's. Got his first 3 points of the game.